Hi everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing good today. It is Wednesday, January 31st. Like I said, January's already gone. Oh my goodness. Before you know it, it'll be time to plant. Speaking of planting, I ordered my seeds. And last year I went with Burpee. I had some good things happen. Some of them didn't do so good, and they got, what really kind of did it for me was they mixed my peppers up. There was, in other words, there was other pepper seeds in some of them that were not the ones that there were different ones than what it said on it. Especially I got these little like cherry peppers, little red peppers. They were actually pretty good, but they were super small, and they're kind of hard to cut up, you know. I mean, to get the seeds out and everything, because they were just packed with seeds inside of them, and I would have never ordered those. I can't remember which ones I ordered besides those. And also my banana peppers, they were mixed in with some kind of hot banana peppers. Some of them weren't hot, and some of you didn't know. They all looked the same, but some of them were hot. I didn't, want that. I wanted just sweet banana peppers. And some of the other types of bell peppers, I think I got like that was supposed to be a assorted pack, I believe it was. And they had, some of them didn't even turn the color they were supposed to, and the ones that did, like especially I got like a yellow one, they just didn't do good. They didn't grow good. So anyway, I could talk about that for a while, and I'll talk more about that when I get my order, and I will do a video showing them to you, what all I went with this year. Okay, got some good deals from them too. I got some freebies. I got 2 freebies, I guess because my order was a decent size, and they also had like a 1-day thing, like a 24-hour thing that, I get emails from them. They also had like a 24-hour thing to get a free $5 pack of black tomatoes, which seeds, which are very good. I don't know if I've had that variety, but I've had black. I had a Japanese variety that was black that was really, really good. So that's a deal. That just there is like $5 off, and then 2 more packs of free seeds. So I got 3 packs of free seeds. It's just, you did real good. Did real good. I waited for the right moment. When I saw that email, I was like, okay, $5 pack of seeds for any order over $10 it was, and they had free shipping. So it was all good, so. And I do like their seeds. So anyway, I've got off subject here. Currently it's 39 degrees. High today's 43. 25% chance of rain. And winds are at 6 miles per hour right now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try not to have to grow as many this year, because they're really hard to keep up with and to get them just right. Although the ones that I grew last year did better than the ones that I bought. I had to buy a few because some died from the cold. I had them out there a little too early, I guess. And just in the pots out there, you put them in the sun to get them used to it, and then to bring them back in, and this and that. So it's a long process, really, to do it right. Okay, today I've renamed my walks. I'm going to be calling my walks Let's Walk and Talk, because that's what I do. I walk and I talk the whole time. I never plan on what I'm going to say. I have never once thought before, one of my walks, what will I talk about? I just go with it, and if I see something or that triggers something, I might have a story or just talk about it. That's what I do. So let's walk and talk video today, everybody. See what you think. What's for dinner? we got some. We still have some of the Anytizers barbecue wings, and they're really good. There's just not a whole lot of them in there, but it's you know, you can make it a meal if you have, you know, plenty of other things to eat. But they're good. And I'm still working on getting stuff out of the freezer, so I thought we would have them tonight. If we change our minds, I'll have another type of chicken, like breaded chicken tenders or something. But I think that's what we plan on. And we're gonna have like a rice or pasta side. We've had a lot of rice lately. I might find a pasta side, like, you know, the garlic and herb angel hair. I think I have one of those. I think that would be good. And some green beans. We actually had other things. We had peas and carrots the past few days, and hadn't had green beans for a couple days. I can't believe it. We love them, though. Okay, so that's what's going on, and here's jokes of the day. Uh-oh, I don't even have it on it. Let's see if I can find it quickly without having to scroll forever. Here it is. Okay, this will be a good one too for the trivia right up above it, so that's good. I think it'll be a good one. Okay, I hadn't really screened these. Okay, that one looks okay. I think this one is too. A police officer arrives at the scene of an accident in which a car smashed into a tree. The cop rushes over to the vehicle and asks the driver, "Are you seriously hurt?" "How should I know?" the man answers. "I'm not a lawyer." Oh. Okay. This one's entitled My Third Grade Teacher. I'm now in high school, so when I ran into my third grade teacher, I doubted she would remember me. "Hi, Miss Butcher," I said. "Hi, Eddie," she replied. "So you do remember me?" I asked. "Sure, you don't always leave a good impression, but you definitely leave a lasting one." Must have been a little trouble. Okay, here's thought of the day, everybody. Don't be so humble. You are not that great. And that's from Golda Meir. How do you pronounce it? Golda Meir, M-E-I-R. I think so. That's good. Okay, here it is. This will be a good one, I think. This is about, let's decipher wisdom, famous sayings, proverbs, and quotes. I think that'll be a good one. We haven't had anything like that in a while. I don't know if we've had one even like that. Let's see. Let's get it on the quiz. Forrest Gump's mother always said that life was like a box of what? I think everybody has probably seen Forrest Gump at least once. That is an amazing movie. Tom Hanks, just nobody could have done it better, I don't think. Okay, so life is like a box of what? Chocolates, roses, hugs, books. A box of books? Life is like a box of books. Life is like a box of hugs. Or a box of roses. Well, the only thing here that comes in a box is chocolates. And I know that that's the answer. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Yes, chocolates. Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, said Forrest Gump in the 1994 film Forrest Gump. Was it 94? Oh my gosh. The Academy Award winner for Best Picture, Best Director Robert Zemeckis, and Best Actor Tom Hanks, yes. Man, it just had some crazy stuff in it. It was so funny. Like when he was in the White House for something and shook President Kennedy's hand, and what was it? Oh my gosh, what was it he said to him though? I've got to go pee. Where's the bathroom? I got to go pee. and they just made his mouth move, I guess, you know, to act like he was saying. He's like, did he just say he had to go pee? It started just like, y'all remember that part? That was funny. Oh, man. What speaks louder than words? I think everybody's heard this quote before. Actions, wisdom, money, gifts. Well, I don't know. Money could speak louder than words, I think. Enough of it. And gifts. Yeah. What is it? A diamond? You know? If you give your girlfriend or wife a diamond, that speaks louder than words. I won't beat around the bush any longer. It's actions. Actions speak louder than words. Yes. The phrase actions speak louder than words carries a powerful message about the importance of living out your beliefs and taking action rather than simply talking about them. Actions are what truly demonstrate commitment, courage, and progress. By taking action, you can show people that there's more to life than mere words and that your beliefs have substance. That's pretty good. Okay, two right. Okay, according to the famous saying, what did curiosity do? Soiled the water, opened the window, killed the cat, released the bird. I think everybody probably has heard this, or some people might not have. Curiosity killed the cat. It didn't release the bird or soil the water. Yeah. Curiosity killed the cat is a proverb used to warn of the dangers of unnecessary investigation or experimentation. It implies that being curious can sometimes lead to misfortune. The original form of the proverb, now rarely used, was care killed the cat. In this instance, care was defined as worry. Okay. According to the proverb, I think everybody's going to know this too. Who gets the worm? The late owl, the lazy hare, the clever fox, the early bird. Have you heard that? The early bird gets the worm? That one's kind of easy, I think. The early bird gets the worm is a proverb that emphasizes the importance of starting something early to maximize the potential outcome. I used to always be the early bird when I worked. I mean, I had to be at work at 5. The job before the last one that I had to be there at 4, and it took 45 minutes or so to get there. So that was really too much. Okay, yeah, early to get the English expression first appeared in a 1605 book of Proverbs by William Camden. Okay, what is the I don't know, is the translation of the Latin phrase carpe, C-A-R-P-E, diem, D-I-E-M? Good luck, save the planet, seize the day, and so on. This one is at least a little bit more challenging than some of them have been. I've heard this, and I think I've even heard them say this and then say what it is a translation as well, which I think it's seize the day. Seize the day. Yeah. Carpe diem is a phrase used by the Roman poet Horace to express the idea that one should enjoy life while one can. Carpe diem is part of Horace's injunction. Oh, it's got some foreign words, a whole sentence. I can try. Carpe diem quam minimum credula postero. Get it? Which appears in his Odes, published in 23 BCE. Wow, 5 right and none wrong. I can't believe it. Okay, I think everybody knows about the proverb. But anyway, it says, according to a well-known proverb, what wins the race? Quick and hasty, fun and reckless, slow and steady, fast and furious. Okay. Fast and Furious are those movies with Vin Diesel in them, and The Rock, and John Cena, and all those guys. And that one poor guy that died in a car wreck. Paul something, I think. I can't remember his name now, last name. I think it's slow and steady, and, you know, like the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady. Yep. As the saying goes, slow and steady wins the race, but where does this term come from? The origin is believed to be from one of Aesop's fables. One of the stories credited to his name is one that you've probably heard before, The Tortoise and the Hare. In this story, a hare makes fun of a tortoise for being slow. The tortoise then challenges the hare to a race. With the course set and ready to go, the race begins, and the hare quickly darts down the path, leaving his fellow green contender in the dust. It's not long before the hare builds up a strong lead. In fact, his lead is so strong he decides to take a nap. Meanwhile, the tortoise continues plodding along, running at a slow and steady pace, until he eventually catches up and even passes the napping hare. And, of course, the tortoise won. What is the meaning of the aphorism, all that glitters is not gold? Family is better than gold. Avoid things of value. Do not judge by appearances. All problems have solutions. I've heard this. You know, it seems like it's just like on a movie or on TV. I mean, I haven't really had anybody tell me, oh, you know what, all that glitters is not gold. You know? But I might need to use that sometime. It's, do not, I think, did I say family is better than gold? Avoid things of value. Do not judge by appearances. All problems have solutions. I think it's do not judge by appearances. In other words, you can look at something and it glitters and it looks like gold, I guess, but it's deceiving. All that glitters is not gold. Do not judge by appearances. Yeah. Do not judge by appearances. All that glitters is not gold is an aphorism stating that not everything that looks precious or true turns out to be so. While early expressions of the idea are known from at least the 12th to 13th century, the current saying is derived from a 16th century line by William Shakespeare. All that glitters is not gold. The saying asks to look beneath the skin rather than judging an outward appearance. Okay, Shakespeare, way to go. You know, this one is pretty easy, I think. So I don't know. According to I think this is probably so easy. I'd like to be a little bit more challenging than this. But I'm going to read this, but this one doesn't count because I think everybody knows this. According to the proverb, how do great minds think? Aside, astride, alike, all right. And another reason it's easy is because the ones that they put for the other choices sometimes are just really off the wall. You're not going to say, great minds think aside. Great minds think astride. Great minds think all right. It's alike. So it's just too easy. Trying to get a little more challenging. And I'll probably do that. Some of them are just so, I mean, it's goofy sometimes. Who said, this one would probably be a good one, I guess. Now, this would be a good one for the teachable moments, which is really what I like to call things when we learn. Teachable moments. This could be, can you remember some of the teachable moments we've had? So we've had this, but in a little bit different, with different choices. Okay. Who said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself? Franklin D. Roosevelt, Thomas Edison, Charles Darwin, Florence Nightingale. And all those are, you know, important people and everything through history. But if you remember, it was Franklin D. Roosevelt. Yep. Okay, assuming the presidency at the depth of the Great Depression, Franklin D. Roosevelt helped the American people regain faith in themselves. It was a rough time, let me tell you. He brought hope as he promised prompt, vigorous action and asserted in his inaugural address, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." He was elected president in November 1932 for the first of 4 terms. How come it sounded like they were like back when early in you know, filming and stuff? It always sounded the sound like it. The only thing to fear is fear itself. You know, it sounded like they're talking into a can or something. I don't know. Maybe it was their microphone. I don't know. It made them sound funny. Right? Okay. I got 8 right, none wrong. I don't know if this one... I guess I'll go ahead and do this one, but I think everybody might know this. What does kill 2 birds with 1 stone mean? It might trip me up even. To cause harm, 2-in-1 action, to take 2 shots, to hit 2 targets. What is, I mean, where would they get 2-in-1 action? How can that mean that? Really, I mean, when I think of to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, it can be not just literally with a stone. It could be, yeah, it could actually be 2-in-1 action because you're getting 2 things done with only doing 1 thing. So this might be tricky. I might even miss this one, but I don't think it's to cause harm. Or take 2 shots and hit 2 targets. That's not, when you hit 2 targets, is that with 1 stone? But 2-in-1 action. Oh, it's either one of those 2. This is confusing a little bit. 2-in-1 action. I'm going to go with that. 2-in-1 action. Yeah. Phew. The phrase, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, means to perform a 2-in-1 action. It means one's intention to accomplish 2 objectives with a single action. If we can get gas and have lunch at the next rest stop, we will be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, that's a good example. I got 9. Let's see if I can get another one. I think this one is too easy too, to be honest with you. So let's go to the next one, but I'll go ahead and read this. This one doesn't count. Birds of a feather are said to do what? Flock together, make a nest, get up early, dance all night. See, I mean, it's hard not to know the answer to this. It's not get up early. Birds of a feather get up early or dance all night, especially, or make a nest. It's flock together. So that was just too easy. Birds of a feather flock together in nature. Birds of the same species often flock together as a safety precaution. Okay, this might be a good one. Okay. What Latin phrase refers to someone's habits of working? Vice versa, cavit emptor, modus operandi, alibi. Okay, I think everybody's heard this probably, especially on like a crime series or something. This is his modus operandi, they'll say. Right. Perfect today. A modus operandi, often shortened to MO, is someone's habits of working, particularly in the context of business or criminal investigations, but also more generally. Okay, everybody, I got a perfect score today. But, I'm going to start doing it. Some of them are just so silly that, it's especially when they have goofy answers for 3 of them, and then the only one that makes sense is just too easy. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's morning coffee break, everybody. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Have a great day, everybody. Definitely check out Let's Walk and Talk later on today. Bye, everyone, and God bless.